What is going on, everybody? It's time for Chess in a Story. It's a pretty good one today, so buckle up and try to enjoy the game in the background and the story I tell. Looks like we get to play the Carol Khan. It was roughly about the year 2004. I had just broken up with the first love of my life, Danielle, and I took it not well. I was hurt. I was really hurt. She ended up sleeping with a couple of my friends shortly. What? Dude resigned. He must not have ever played the Carol. Oh, well. Free W. Oh, dude wants more? Okay. Back to my story. So, Sicilian. Play that wing game. What you guys know about that wing? So, I get a call pulling in my driveway one night getting out of work. It's like 9 o'clock at night. And we're not going to use last names here, but this dude, Frank, calls me up and he's like, "Tough guy, you fucking cut me off today. Next time I see you, I'm gonna beat your ass." I'm like, "I didn't cut you off today because I legitimately didn't. I didn't even see that kid's car." And he's like, "I'm like, oh, Tom, I cut off Tom today." He's like, "Yeah, you cut off Tom today. I'm gonna beat your ass next time I see you." I'm like, "Where are you, tough guy?" He's like, "I'm at Hess." I'm like, "Sit tight. 2 minutes, I'll be there." Hold up. Gotta take that B pawn. Come on, take that B pawn. Oh. So halfway going to Hess, I see my buddy Aaron with the blue hair. I'm like, "You want to see some shit go down?" He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Jump in, just stay out of it." He's like, "All right." Little backstory. I was I still am, but I was very athletic growing up. I was always the fastest in my school, next to Tom. Me and him were tied, but I had a little squeak on him. Like for the physical fitness tests, I always smashed out. I used to do the shuttle run in 8.6. I used to hang for over 2 minutes. I used to do over 20 pull-ups. Like I was a beast. 5'10", white kid. I used to be able to dunk. All right, so knowing backflips, like the whole nine, right? So this dude, thought he would beat my ass, which wasn't gonna happen. So I pull up in the same car I had in the first couple stories, and I drift in the parking lot, pull the e-brake, sliding in sideways, going like 30 miles an hour in the fucking parking lot. Jump out the whip, and there's like 30 kids there, at least 30 to 40 dudes and 3 girls. One of them, the girl that broke my heart, and that just had me fuming. I was ready to fucking. I would have fought all 30 of them and died right then and there just to prove a point that I was no bitch, just in front of her. So I jump out the whip, and Aaron stays in, and they all crowd around me. And Frank comes out the group, and he's like, "You got beef, tough guy?" And I'm literally all 30 kids are all circled in. Half of them were my old crew: Bob, Brandon, Donnie, Mike, Dave, Tony, fucking Nick, like all people I knew. So I'm like, "I don't know, you got beef?" He's like, "Yeah, I got beef. You got beef?" Well, I'm like, "Dumbass, if you got beef, I got beef." Boof, pushes me up against my car. So I sidestep, so I'm not, cornered against my fucking own car. And he tries swinging at me. Doof, doof, 2 step back. Boom, crack him in the fucking ear. He tries swinging at me again. Boom, crack him in the ear. Dodge it with another 2 step. And he tries charging me like a bull at this point in time. So he puts his head down and he charges at me, and I get him in the fucking nastiest headlock. I just cradle him nice and gently under my right armpit, right hand on my left wrist, fucking left hand fucking locked behind. He wasn't going nowhere. Remind you, this kid's like 250 pounds. I'm about a buck 50. We're scuffling around on the ground. And when I start feeling him get weak and get limp, I let go. And as we both stand up, he sucker punches me on the top, not sucker punch, but he hits me on the top of the fucking head. Some bitch shit. So we square up again, 3 inches face to face. Spit right in his fucking face, Hawk DeLugan. It's just running down his nose. And he didn't do shit. Fucking punked his little bitch ass. And the whole time I did this in front of my ex-girlfriend. Oh, I got this guy good. Oh, oops. That was the most disrespectful thing I have ever done to a human being, and I still feel bad about it to the day, honestly. So, no one else wanted none after they seen that I could handle myself. At least that's what I would like to believe. What is this man doing? Is he seriously going to continue fighting? Well, anyways, if this video does get around the way and you end up seeing this, Frank, I'm truly sorry about that. I don't regret, or I'm not sorry about anything else, but me spitting in your face, I'm sorry. So let's wrap this up. I did end up running into him about 10 years later when I was working at a bar. There was a fight outside, and I ended up helping the dude get cleaned up that ended up getting his ass stomped. But back to the fight. The reason why I left is Tiffany, one of the girls that was there, seeing me spit in the dude's face. She's like, I'm going to beat your ass, Chris. So I bounced. I'm not fighting no girl. So Frank fucking comes in the front door of the bar. He's like, just don't touch me, man. Just don't touch me, man. Like, and I'm like, why would I touch you? And about 2 minutes later, he walks back in with his girl, and now he's got a set of balls. He's like, well, you better watch yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm working, bro. So long story short, it was a good moment, good feeling, jumping out on 30 dudes. Thanks for listening.